Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Aztecs want to move quickly. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Aztecs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sack.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got the back over the middle. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And the Aztecs decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Across the 45. Wide open spaces. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. And the Seminoles just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Not so fast. You think it's going to be automatic, 2nd and short. They're just going to turn around and hand it off. But how about the penetration up front defensively, shutting that play down?
Yeah, and if your defense wants to be aggressive, well, that's fine. 3rd and short, I still got 4th down as well, so don't be afraid to be aggressive on those and play action, because defense a lot of times really expects run. Then I could take some big shots and man coverage down the field.
Let's go! Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Florida State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
San Diego State, 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Man, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
Number 18.
The Aztecs will punt it away on 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Works the middle. Turning it on. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Seminoles will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. And the Aztecs will hustle to the line.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Swings it out to his running back. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Aztecs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Swings it out to the flat. Third down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. The give out of the gun. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They kick it away on 4th down. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right?
Gashing the D on the right. And maybe they try to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another 1st down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch them because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. And the Aztecs will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Seminoles.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
San Diego State, 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. And the Noles will kick it off to start the second half.
San Diego State, 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Aztecs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And the Aztecs will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The Aztecs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Dumps it to the back. Complete. Knocked down for the tackle.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the Aztecs will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Wiggins. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hobbs. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. off the play fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The offense changing the play. Here's the pressure. He tries to take the top off. Brings it down on the right side. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. The Seminoles are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
He'll pull it down. At the 20, he's got space. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, no! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gives it on the option. At the 35, he's loose. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Aztecs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He's going to throw deep right side. He caught it, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Aztecs!
And that shows you the importance of game and balance on offense. They run the football. Next play, they come back. Safeties, linebackers bite on the run, opens up the big pass down the field. He catches it, and he glides into the end zone for 6.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. LSU is currently ahead in this one in Death Valley, but it's been a close one so far. They're up by 7 over Arizona State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Finds the tight end. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks. Add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Trying to get the edge on the toss. Turns it on at midfield. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my...
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Florida State. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll try to get the edge on the left. Creates a little room. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
This special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles, well over 100 rushing yards.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
56, San Diego State, 17.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would...
Breaks into the open.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. At the 45 on his way. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting, and they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched, but here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight, because as a coach, you want to know next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Wants to adjust the pattern. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
On the move at the 30. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, a quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Running back searching for a hole. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier third down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on third down. And shoot, and I got fourth down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Seminoles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's a draw. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to Cases. 3rd and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
San Diego State, 24.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Had to get rid of it quickly. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Motion from the wideout. A designed run for the quarterback. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Aztecs will punt this one away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
And I understand what the offense is trying to do. Use the wide side of the field, right? Use all that space, pitch on the outside, get on the edge. But the defense was too disciplined. Great job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the big tackle.
He stopped just inside his own 40. They'll mark it at the 39. It'll be 4th down.